Night from the sky. Problem gamblers unite to fight, not to take flight away from the casino. You call the casino. Done away with the machines and the affliction of addiction. No more life of contradiction. Welcome, my friends, to another live solutions and answers with the world's #1 problem gambling annihilator, your breakthrough coach, Santos Jr., straight out of Stockton, California. We're getting ready to get started here on this broadcast. I am truly honored and excited to be here. I truly want to accept your questions if you'll present them to me on this broadcast. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at your situations that you have. And you see, I've already found my freedom when it comes to problem gambling, so I'm not really looking for that anymore. I'm just looking for ways to help you get free on the other side. Hopefully you'll join me. Hopefully you'll interact with me on this broadcast. And we will begin to help you go forward with your life, with your new life journey, my friend. That's what we're here. We're going to be here a short moment. I hope you're enjoying the music, Hero. And we're going to get into a proverb here in a moment. But that's what we're here. We're talking about commitment. I see a few people here. We're getting ready to get into the proverb. I see a few people that have joined me today. And I want to, let me see, Dennis Hernandez. Hey, welcome to the broadcast. Shout out to Analia, if she's there. I'm not sure if she's there. Jim. So we've got a few people that have joined us. Good afternoon, Jim. Welcome to the broadcast. What are we going to do? First, before we get started on the broadcast, I want to read a proverb. I want to read a proverb because it has to do with commitment. And that's the problem that I find with most people today when it comes to addiction or problem gambling. Commitment is a very, very difficult thing for some people these days. People are caught up. In fact, I got a new video coming up. It's going to explain the reason why you might be stuck living in the cycle that you're living. So that video will probably come up on Monday or Wednesday. But I want to get into this proverb here. Let's get this. It's in John 14. It says, Jesus answered and said unto him, if a man love me, he will keep my words. And my Father will love him, and we will come unto him and make our abode with him. This talks about commitment here. There's a commitment here. There's a commitment with God, our creator. There's a commitment on the human being. And honestly, if we want to succeed in life, there's no way around it. We have to commit. We have to be committed, right? Success makes its abode. It finds us. The good things in life will find you when you are committed, my friend. When you're totally committed, or like some people say, sold out. Are you sold out? I'm sold out when it comes to gambling, my friend. Problem gambling, that is. By the way, if you're new here, join the family. If you're new, okay, I want to definitely acknowledge you. How do you join the family? There's a link. Actually, there's a link that's supposed to be running. What happened, Santos? You didn't do it, man. Now you got to get the link in there. All right, here it is. Don't bust my chops. There it is. All right, there it is. All right, time's going to go by very quick, my friends, fellow soldiers, business owners, entrepreneurs, family members. You'll catch me on Fridays at 4 p.m. right here, again, with live solutions and answers. You'll catch me here on Fridays. Well, I might be experimenting on Wednesday. I'm thinking about doing a 4 p.m. experiment on Wednesday to see if I can get some more joinees, to see if I can help you around the world. All right? We may do that on Wednesday. Definitely we'll be back here on Friday. All right, one more quick rhyme here. Kill the addiction that causes friction. Get out of that contradiction. Problem gambling is really sad. It makes it bad for you to get a good life. It's full of strife. I help you get free. Stick with me. All right, let's get going here. We got a few people that have joined us. I want to take your questions. Listen, time is going to go by quick. I want to get your questions. You have a question. Do you have a question? Yes, master. Yes, teacher. I have a question. All right, K6, welcome. Welcome to the broadcast. Analia said, Hola, Santos. All right, I got to play my hero music right now for Analia. Let me play the hero music for Analia. Where to protect your soul. Heroes tonight. We are heroes tonight. Are you a hero, my friends? All right, I'm taking questions. I'm live and I'm excited to be here. It's a privilege and an honor. We are live worldwide, and I'm just waiting. Or are we here to be entertained? Who was that said that? Wasn't that in the movie with Russell Crowe? Gladiator. That's the name of the movie. Are we here to be entertained? Haven't you gotten enough blood? Anyways, we're here I'm going to have a good time tonight. Or this afternoon in California, we're having spectacular weather, right? For some people, it's a little bit too warm. For me, it's just weather, right? And you got to have a certain focus on life if you want things to be different. Really, honestly, we all have a certain way that we look at every experience, right? We look at gambling, we look at personal problems, we look at the world, we look at the war that we're in, we look at our business, our money. How do you look at your money? How? I would hope that you're not one of those that's just throwing your money into a bag with holes, and that bag with holes is called any form of gambling. Doesn't it feel like that? The gambler throws money into a big bag, but it has holes in it. And that's any form of gambling. So, hi, Sylvie. Welcome to the broadcast. If you have a question, please ask. That's why we're here. I'm not really here to entertain anybody, honestly. I mean, I do want to become a better entertainer, right? Yes, I do want to become a better entertainer, but I want to transform people. I want people to really experience something new. I want you to walk away from this broadcast changed. In fact, I say this often, turn on your belief. Would you do that? Can you say that with me right here? Santos, I turn on my belief. I say it right now. I'm turning on my belief right now for something good. A good question, a good step, a good solution, a good idea. First question that I got. Do we need to first create a written mission statement before we determine what we need to commit to? That's a great question. Do we need to create a mission? How will a mission affect your life? If you have a mission, do you have a mission? Right? I'm not just asking Jim, but I'm asking in general. Do you have a mission? I never had a mission before. In fact, I remember I used to go to these meetings where, you know, a lot of successful people would go, and somehow I would find myself in these meetings. It could have been with my job, or maybe they're seminars that I paid for. And I would listen to these people, and they would talk about mission, right? Life mission, life ministry, elevator speech, and all this kinds of stuff. And I was like, it puzzled me. So, Jim, to answer your question, do we need to create a written mission? I believe so. What do you think? Do you believe that you should have a written mission? Something that you memorize? Something that you have inside of your head? Sherry, I'm in the middle of a broadcast. So why did you... This is not good. Anyways, I might as well... what did she bring me up here? I'll take a bite of this because I am hungry. Wow. Anyways, hopefully that helps. Hopefully that answered, you know, I have a mission, right? I write it down in different ways. I keep it on my YouTube channel. My mission is actually, here's my mission. My mission is in this book. So you have it written down in different areas, but after you've written it down so many times, it stays in your head. It becomes your vision. Your mission becomes your vision. Yeah, that makes sense. Does that make sense? Makes sense to me. Any other questions? Questions. I need questions. Feed me. What is it? Feed me, Seymour? Yeah, feed me, Seymour. Feed me, Seymour. I need some more questions. Or else, if you don't give me questions, I get into this pattern of preaching, man. I got to be careful. There we go. Paul from Canada, my cool one. You have a question? K6, you have a question? I know you guys got questions. You guys, everybody has questions. Come on. Everybody has questions. If you're not wanting to ask me a question here, send it to me at soldiersofselfmastery.com. By the way, if I support you in some way, if I'm giving you something good that you can run with and apply, don't be a fly. Multiply. I'm going to ask for a $20 donation from you. Santos, you're asking me to give you $20? Well, you know, I would hope that you would give it to me, to my mission, to help you, instead of giving it to the slut machine. You know what I mean? Don't give it to the slut machine. That's fake love, man. Fake love. The casino. You call the casino. Fake love. By the way, thank you, Jim, once again. So, Jim, I hope you got it written down. If you do, share it with us. All right, let me see what we got here. I love Santos. I speak French. I will try my English. What do you do when you have obsession to play? Well, I don't have obsession to play anymore. obsession to play means that you're not ready to quit. If I'm understanding your question correctly, I hope, maybe you're talking about temptation, like you don't want to play gambling, you don't want to go to the casino, you don't want to do the bookies, but you feel like you feel something pulling you, right? Pulling you into it. Well, you got to pull back. You have to pull back. You have to fight, right? You have to put up a wall is what you need to do. And that's a plan. It's a process. Part of building your plan is coming here and asking questions. And hopefully this helps a little bit. I do my best to try to answer your questions because I don't know the situation in the background. I don't know all of that. So I try to give you the best that I can. But my friends, you already know the answers to these questions. You do know the answers because you're smart people. You're smart people. So you know the answers. What's difficult is you have a hard time taking action, right? You have a hard time defeating the triggers or the temptation. You have a hard time saying no. That's where the problem is, right? Really. I hope you agree with me on that one. Hopefully this helps a little bit. Yeah. The pandemic has helped a few problem gamblers. I would agree with you. But it's also made the situation a lot worse for many. Yeah. Yep. Mind, mouth, power. There we go. MMPC. We're going to be talking about that in the upcoming video. Watch out for that video because I believe it's going to be a very, very great video. I'm going to share with you something about this thing in your life. Let me see. We have a few people that are joining us. By the way, thank you. Sylvie, I hope that you join the family. I would love to hear from you in a letter right there. By the way, I'm really hungry, so I apologize for eating in front of you guys. I'd offer you some, but I can't break the glass camera. How do you break the urge to play when it is enough? Well, I just gave the answer to that one. Mm-hmm. Yep, that is true. That is true. We know the answer, but why we keep getting sucked in? Let me ask you, why do you keep going to the casino? Why is it that you're continually going to the casino, my friend? Why? When I asked myself that question, why was I continually going to the casino even though I knew it was wrong? Why was I continually going? Because I didn't make up my mind. That's why I didn't make up my mind. I was still playing the game, right? I was like putting a 1 foot in the water, like when you're going to go in the cold. Have you ever been in the cold ocean? For me, I usually put my toe in a little bit, my foot. I put my foot in. I ain't jumping in there, I have before, but generally we put our toes, like feet, and we go back, we put it in a little bit, and we go a little bit further. That's the way it is with gambling. Until you make a decision and you get a plan together, nothing's going to happen. In fact, it'll just get worse. It'll get worse. Thank you. I think gambling is to live in an illusion. life, because life is hard when you don't have a lot of money. Yeah, that's true. You know, problem gambling messes your head up. It messes your brain inside. It rewires the neurological pathways. Not all of them. It changes you. Problem gambling changes you. It changes you as a man or as a woman. You become a different person. Have you noticed that? If you're a problem gambler, you are not the same person you was before. I like what Sheriff Sam Krish, a friend of mine who's doing prison time, 11 years and 4 months, lost everything. I like what he said in our interview. He said that you're not eating poison when you problem gamble. When you go to the casino, when you pay the bookies, when you bet on the horses, or some people bet on animals like roosters and pit bulls. You're not eating poison, but all of that is poisonous. You're killing yourself. It's a slow suicide. You would think maybe you're not hitting rock bottom, but I'll tell you what, I remember that I used to drive like 7 or 8 hours from the casino back to the Bay Area from Reno when I started gambling in my beginning days. And I would fall asleep while driving. So I would have to pull over and sleep for a couple hours. So you think, you don't necessarily have to hit rock bottom. You could be driving from a casino totally depressed and fall asleep at the wheel and end your life. And that would be the end of everything. Does that happen? It happens all the time. We just don't know about it. Gambling kills. What about, I nearly went on a head-on collision, not once, but twice with my wife in the car. We're talking head-on collision. What if you killed somebody? What if you were driving your car and you were upset because you lost everything at the casino and you killed somebody and you survived that? Can you imagine sitting in a prison, in a jail, waiting to be sentenced, thinking about what you did? You didn't kill yourself. You hit a rock bottom because it's over for you, my friend. But what if you killed an innocent person that was not a gambler? Wow. Gambling kills, my friend. It's not poison, right? It's not poison that you're taking, but it will mess your life up. It'll turn you into and pardon my French, but it's the truth. It will turn you into a prostitute. You will sell out. You will give everything that you have to have that love affair. And that's the truth, my friend. You can be a business owner. You could be an entrepreneur. You could be a family member. You could be a young person. I had a young man from Italy the other day. I've had a couple from Italy, students. This is the real pandemic. I don't think COVID-19 is really for me, I think the real pandemic is problem gamblers growing and losing everything. Like I did just about. All right, we've got about 6 minutes left of this episode. And I want to thank you guys. Man, you guys have been a good audience today. I want to thank you guys. I do. We are heroes. Let me see. Santos. Santos, a guy lost all his money and jumped off the roof of the casino. If people don't control it, suicide. Yeah. Yeah. My mother, let me see what Jim has. My mother told me some time ago, probably before this, because my mom used to gamble also. I don't think she's gambling anymore. But she told me that one time she was in the casino and some lady died, and I guess a lady died in front of the slot machine. She passed out, I guess had a heart attack and died. They wheeled her out in a gurney. I thought that's the first time I ever heard of that. Gambling, you know. I believe that behavior can be accelerated. Yes. Yes. I like that. I believe that behavior change can be accelerated by imagining very positive and very negative circumstances. Yes. We can use pain. I do this all the time. I use the power of visualization. I meditate in a dark room. So I use these scenarios. I role play with myself. You know, I don't deal with gambling anymore because I've annihilated gambling. But Jim, you're bringing up a good point here. A problem gambler can use his mind. It's the same thing, right? Mind, mouth, power. These two go together. And the more that you accelerate your imagination, the more that you use visualization in a positive way, and you can use it in a negative way, because generally pain moves us more than pleasure. That's why it's hard for some problem gamblers to create a new vision, because they're not really focused on something new. And a new vision should give you pleasure. This is what I teach. This is what I share in coaching. You need to create a new vision, but sometimes that new vision doesn't give you the pleasure. It doesn't give you enough energy, and it doesn't give you enough motivation. So you got to focus on the pain, right? The loss of money, the many times that you go to the ATM, the negative beat downs that you give yourself. You know, when you're driving in the car, right? You just left the casino, man. You want to slam that door in the casino, break the glass. You don't even give a shit. You're so upset. And you get behind the wheel, and maybe it's 30 minutes where you're driving home, and you're just thinking, man, you beat yourself up on your way home. I don't know, I'm getting off track here, but we're talking about the power of words. We're talking about imagination, right? You do beat yourself up as you're driving home, but you can use all of that pain to refocus and say, you know what? I'm tired of this, man. I'm tired. I'm fired. You know, this is a contrary life. It's full of strife. I won't go there. I won't go there about the wife. But yes. So you can do this. I get excited about self-mastery. Okay, so forgive me there. Yeah. Santos, I want to control every area of my life. I now play $10 a week, $40 a month on Lotto, draw Saturday within reason I can afford, and if it won't be large. Well, you can do whatever you want to, my friend, but I'll tell you, if you're losing money and you're spending too much time in the casino and you don't have any purpose and you don't have any direction and your relationships are being strained, I don't care what scratchers, what lotto you dial yourself into, it's all going to halt. It's all going to go downhill, because we play these little games with us sometimes, you know. It's like we feel the fire. And we feel that we know there's a fire on the other side of the door, but we want to touch the door. You know, we just have to touch the door. You know what I mean? I still want to be a part of the casino. You know, hey, I'm not going 5 times a month anymore. I just want to go once. I'm doing a lot better. In fact, I'm saving some money now. because I'm only going once a month. Now, I'm not here to judge you, but I can tell you this is the reality. You can do what you want to, right? You can do whatever you want to. In fact, but here's the thing. If you deceive yourself and you delude yourself and you're not right, if you don't really have everything all together like you should, all you're doing is setting yourself up for a fall. You're setting yourself up for a fall because, again, you're touching the fire, man. You know, the fire's already burned you a couple times. You've opened that door and the flames came out and burned you a little bit. So now the door's closed, but yet you want to touch it, right? I just got to have my fingers on it. Eventually, you're going to open that door again, man. So I just caution you, whatever you're doing, my friends, anyone. For me, I'm done and over with. You know what? I don't even want to buy $1 scratcher anymore. And I used to buy them by the hundreds. I remember I used to buy $50 or $100 in scratchers, and I'd scratch them and get $20. Every once in a while, I might win a jackpot. I was hooked on them, man. I had to buy the scratchers. No more, man. I don't care about that crap. I don't want scratchers. I don't want bingo. I don't want bookies. I don't want casinos, slut machines. I don't want any of it. All I want to do is help you on the other side. That's it. You know, share my books with family. The tribe. I call the tribe family. You know, share my programs. And if you're in desperate need, listen, if you are a person, you're watching this, we've got a small audience. Not everybody's participating. But if you're here and you have a good job, you're still making ends meet, but your foundation is crackling. You know what? Your foundation is breaking up underneath you, and you know it. You're turning off your cell phone more when you go to the casino. You're hiding from family. Things aren't going good. If you're here and you can afford to invest in yourself and you want to get out of that situation, I'm your breakthrough coach. You don't have to look any further. I'll just ask, put in 100%. I'll put in 120%. I'll get you out of that dungeon. I'll break the doors. I'll help you break the doors out of that prison. I will help you get out of that dark jungle you're in. I promise you. Santos, how do you think you can do that? Because I'm doing it, right? I'm doing it for myself. And if I can do that for myself every day, I guarantee you I can do it with you. Not for you, but with you, because we co-partner. That's what coaching is about. We co-partner. I'm not here to try to do it for you. That's impossible. I am not going to break your habit, right? That's impossible. You will break your habit. I will co-partner with you, and we'll do it together faster and more permanently. Now, that's what I'm talking about. All right, my friends, we've come to the end of the broadcast. I'm going to give the floor. Man, you guys have. Jim says we need to get control. We need to get control of our chemical, emotional, physical feelings. Yes, we absolutely, Jim. I agree with you on that. Thank you, Sylvie. Thank you, Sylvie. And again, listen, we've come to the end of the broadcast. I want to invite you Wednesday. If you're not subscribed to this mission, make sure that you're subscribed and turn your notifications on to all so that whenever I go live or upload new content, listen, you'll be the first one to get at it, and you can take some notes and begin to change your life. Get out of the strife, my friend. Stay with your family and your wife, okay? Be a businessman with a plan. Be a part of this clan. It's a positive one, right? It's the tribe. I give you a bribe. I'm doing it. I'm in it to win it. That's what it's all about, my friends. So here's my call to action. Wednesday, I might possibly be back here on this program. Friday, we'll be back here at 4 p.m. If there's people that will want to ask. I'm going to ask you to share videos. I'm going to ask you to help me grow my channel. Help me reach more people. Help me reach people that are on the verge of suicide. Would you do that? Would you help me? You know, there's people on the verge of suicide right now as we speak. They're taking their lives. In fact, some have already taken their lives. Problem gamblers and all. Would you help me? Share a video. Leave a comment. A $20. Listen, if you send me $20, I'll send you an ebook. All right? I'll send you the new revised version, the latest version of the Little Red Book. $20. I'll send you an ebook. If you want the hard copy, the real hard copy, you can go. I'll put it on here so you can see it. It all supports the mission. It all supports the mission, my friends. All right. Let me see. Where am I? Well, here's GABA. I forgot to put there's GABA, the Gambling Addictions Breakthrough Academy. But if you go to soldiersofselfmastery.com, you can reach out to me and join the family. You're going to get a few letters. We send out something on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It is a love letter. It's a faith letter from me. It's written by me to you. That's going to help you grow and get better. All right? Make sure you subscribe. And my friends, most importantly, practice what you know you should. Put into practice, my friends, what you know you should. You could defeat gambling. You could defeat lethargy. You could defeat depression. You could bring happiness, security into your life. We're living in dark times. We are living in a dark day, my friend, and we must become light. We must become light. So with that said, I'm going to give one more question here, and we're going to come to the end. All right. You can, the link where you can get the book is, let me see, HTTPS. I'll put it here. Soldiers of Self-Mastery.com/book. I believe that's where. I think that's the link right there directly. I know if you go to soldiersofselfmastery.com, you can get the book. You can get it there. All right.